Today we are reading a lead sheet with beginner notes on it. This piece of sheet music, I got it from musicnotes.com. And as you can see, it has these giant letters inside the giant notes on the staff. And you'll also notice it's only treble clef. We call this a lead sheet because it only has the melody and the chords up at the top. So in order to read a lead sheet, all we need to do is play the melody in our right hand and the chords in our left hand. You can get a copy of this lead sheet at musicnotes.com. I'll provide a link underneath the video. And I think this is a great way for beginners to start playing. So here's how the song starts in the left hand. We're going to use the C chord, which many of you know if you followed my other videos. But we're just going to use the basic position. So in skips, starting on C, and then D minor, and then E minor, and then back to D minor, and then our G. So those are the chords for the first verse. And our verse sounds like this, starting on A, all together with my left hand. You'll notice on the lead sheet, we have a C chord written above the C note in the right hand. The D minor is written above the D in the right hand. And this whole measure has just an E minor chord. So we're going to actually hold it out while we play this A. Same thing for the D minor, and same thing for the G. So the chords are actually written in a pretty logical way. They're written in line with the note in the right hand that they start with. So have a peek at that sheet music and listen to me play along. Now let's have another look at this lead sheet. There's something else I want you to notice. Right above this measure, we have a little bracket with a number 1 in it, and then a repeat sign, and another bracket with a number 2. These are called first and second endings. So the first time through, you play it until you get to the repeat sign, then you go back to this repeat sign and start it right here. So it would be da-da-dum, bum, bum. And then when you get to this measure, the second time around, you skip this ending. You skip it and go to this ending. So instead of ending, love me more than her, which is the first ending, we would skip and go over here, hurt my pride like her, 'cause I couldn't stand the pain. So let's go over the second ending. Remember to follow along in the sheet music. I'm going to start it from the repeat. So it would be, if I trust in you, oh please. Okay, then it goes into another verse. So we've already talked about that, and now I'll explain this second section. Right here we have a blank measure. So the C, I know this says C7, but we're actually playing just C, just to keep things simple. So we're playing a C chord here, and then this measure is blank. So I'm actually going to play another C chord. So it would sound like her, 'cause I couldn't stand the pain. Now, our next chord is F, and then the chord after that is F minor. So in order to play a minor chord out of a major, all we do is we take the middle note, which is the third, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the third, and we lower it a half step. So F major, which is FAC, becomes F minor when I take the A and I make it flat. You'll also notice on the sheet music that there are flat cymbals in front of A, B, and E. That means that instead of playing A, I'm going to play to the left a half step. That's A flat, B flat, C, D, E flat, F. And then that's basically how you play If I Fell. I'm going to play it one more time from the second ending all the way to the end. But let me show you one more element in this lead sheet. Right here, we have something called dies al coda. I'm gonna bring this a little closer to the camera. Dies al coda means go back to, see this little symbol right there? That is called a senyo sign. So I'm gonna go back to the first page, starting at this point. So it would sound like, "'Cause I couldn't stand the pain." Oh, I'm off key, but you get the idea. And I would be sad if our new love was in vain. And then you keep playing until we see, we're looking for the coda sign, there it is. This little symbol means you go to the coda section. So let me go through the direction, the order of this song. We start it here, we play to the repeat sign, then you go back to this repeat sign. Play, 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 and here you skip over to the second ending. Play all the way until you get to dies al coda. Dies al coda means go back to the senyo sign. Play until you see this instruction, to coda. And then you hop over to the coda section right here. The coda is the ending, the real ending of the song. I know this is confusing the first time you hear it, but once you get used to it, it's not really a big deal, and you'll start to understand why we have these symbols. If we didn't have these types of instructions, if we just put everything out without dies al coda or to coda, the songs would be, and without the repeat signs, the songs would be like 12 pages long, when it doesn't have to be. The verse is the same each time, it just has different words. So it doesn't make sense to stretch it out into more pages. So I hope that makes sense. I know this was a little bit more advanced than a beginner song, but if you can be patient with yourself and just go slowly, a beginner could play this song. And if you have any questions, please feel free to ask me. Especially jump over to the Learn Piano group on Facebook, where I can help you and other new piano players can also help you. Ask some questions and we'll do what we can. Also, make sure you subscribe to this so that you can be aware of other videos. I'm sorry about my dog barking in the background. She probably hears the mailman. Okay, guys, let me know if you have any questions, and make sure you go to my blog, Go Play Piano, and I will post another tutorial soon. Have a great day. Bye.